Good morning, E-World. This is another quick video explaining my 72 volt battery system on my Zugo AMG. And reason why I'm explaining it is because you can DIY a 72 volt system and not spend $1,500 to $2,000 on a large 72 volt battery pack. And reason why I'm saying that kind of price is because my 72 volt system is a 50 amp hour battery system. Okay, first of all, initially for 72 volts, I was running two 36 volt 10S 6P batteries in series, which was only about, was it 12.5 amp hours? And yeah, that's nowhere near enough capacity, as I had a whole lot of voltage sag. So what I did was, prior to that, I was running two 52 volt batteries, 25 amp hours in parallel. So to keep the cost down, instead of, like I said, buying a huge 72 volt 50 amp hour single battery, which would cost me a fortune, I use my same two 52 volt batteries, and out of the 36 volt batteries I had, I electrically cut those in half, meaning instead of them being 36 volts, 10S 6P, which is 10 cells in series, 6 in parallel, cutting them electrically in half made them 5S 12P, which is now 18 volts and doubled the capacity on each battery. And I'm getting two of those batteries out of each 36 volt. Okay, try to stay with me because it's going to get a little confusing. All right. Those being 12.5 amp hour batteries, by doubling, cutting the voltage in half and doubling the capacity, now makes each one of those batteries 18 volts, 25 amp hour, and that's a 5S 12P battery now. So I doubled the capacity, cut the voltage in half, and 5S is 18 volts. Okay, so I'm running that 18 volt system in series with my 52 volt system, which is now giving me, it's actually 70 volts nominal, not 72 volts nominal, but close enough, because when fully charged, 70 volts nominal, fully charges up to 80 volts. Okay, now because I have four 5S 12P batteries, that gives me a huge 5S 50P battery for my secondary, in series with my 52 volt 50 amp hour battery. So in total, it is now 70 volts, 50 amp hour. And it works perfectly, as now I get no voltage sag at all until my batteries both drop down below 40%. Then I'll start getting a little sag then. But I mean, 50 amp hour is a ton of range. Okay, hopefully you got that. If not, you can rewind it and listen again. Let me give you some cost on that, because I already had the 52 volt batteries. My 72 volt system cost me $72, because the 236 volt volt batteries. I bought used from the guy Jarhuga on YouTube. I call him the Battery King. He sells used scooter and e-bike batteries, computer batteries. He harvests 18650s out of everything, and he gets tons of them. So yes, he was selling those 36-volt batteries for 35 bucks, and you can't beat that. And I know somebody's gonna say, man, you don't know how many cycles are left on those batteries, yada yada yada. And true that, I don't. But for 35 bucks, who cares? However many cycles I get out of that is a win. Now, that being said, like I said, instead of going for my 52-volt system and having to fork out 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 bucks for a big old 72-volt, I used what I had, put it in series with those, you know, with the 18-volt system I made out of the 36 volts, and I'm good all day long. And let me see, I can show you. Oh, I don't have them hooked up. Ah. Yeah, I don't have them hooked up. They're unplugged right now. But believe me, it's 80 volts. So, how I'm charging that, same thing. I refuse to pay $350, $400 for a fast charger. So what I did was buy one of those Chinese power supplies off of Amazon that is CC. You can is variable voltage and variable amps, and this one right here, it goes from 0 to 100 volts. You can dial in whatever voltage you want, and it's 8 amps, and you can dial in what amount of current you want. But because I'm charging these big batteries, I need all 8 amps. If I was to try to charge a 50 amp hour battery system with 2 amps from one of them little chargers, it'd probably take 2 days to charge that. Anyway, this works, and it works well. Don't let anybody tell you it doesn't, because it does. I got this power supply from off of Amazon for $35. That's a big difference from $350. I'm sorry, Grin Technologies, but that $350 satiator charger, however you pronounce it, is a great charger. No doubt about it. Has all kinds of extra features, but I don't need all that. I just, need something to charge my batteries, and that will do it. I will try to put a link in the description. I'm just starting my YouTube channel, so although I can DIY and mechanically fix and repair stuff, modify stuff, my video editing skills have much to be desired, but I'm going to work on that. And trust me, I'm going to get that right. Just something I never really did. So I need some practice. And it will work out. This is this right here is a little GPS. This is my GPS fake out. It actually works. It's GPS by land, sea, and air. You charge it up. It lasts for about 2 weeks. And there's an app with it, and you get all kinds of stats and stuff about where you've been. It's magnetic. I can stick it on top of my batteries. It doesn't go anywhere. Place it wherever I want to, and I leave that there in case my bike is stolen. They may think just by removing that they're good. So that's my GPS fake out. But I actually have another one hidden deeply in my bike, and also an Apple AirTag, which is hidden. They'll never find it, believe me. But anyway, this is my 72 volt AMG modified Zugo Rhino. Because I'm a Mercedes enthusiast also, I DIY those. I have a couple old school Benzes that honestly I don't even drive anymore since I got into these PEVs. And actually, I've been neglecting them a little bit. But anyway, uh, in case you're wondering what that is, that's my helmet. I just strap it to the front. Sometimes, you know, if I'm just taking a little ride around the neighborhood or something, I don't put my helmet on. But whenever I'm out getting on the road, I always wear my helmet. This one has one of those smart brake lights in the back, so that comes in handy also. I want to do a review on this helmet too. Let me unlock this. It's just on there with Velcro, my little battery. My little speaker. But let me take this helmet off so you can see the front of my bike. Oops. Sorry about that.